So the first scholarship for the $500 is Rosario Wise.
This is Chuck Burch, and I am the Executive Director of the Chuck Burch Scholarship Fund. And we are at Redbird Skateland, and I am with Gil, the owner, manager, and honestly, #1 supporter of what we do, in particular from a rink owner and rink management standpoint.
Thank you for that. We appreciate what you do for the kids, support-wise, so we don't mind supporting that. It's a lot of fun. Everybody has a good time. Even the employees have a good time, which is a beautiful thing. So supporting you and your cause, it's a no-brainer. We love it.
All right, so for the record, my name is Dr. L. David Stewart. To the skate world, I am known as Nizam, founder of Suicide Kings and president of Black Roller Skating Federation. We are currently in Dallas at the Chuck Burch Scholarship, where you should be at. Yes, skating is an art form to those who take the time to learn the art form, right? Because, well, let me be clear, rhythmic skating is an art form. Figure skating is a different type of art form known as artistic skating. It's just different in rhythm because rhythm doesn't have the rigid rules of artistic. So in the styles, it's not as technical as a triple lutz or toe loop or something like that. But it's still an art form because you have to learn it and master it to be able to execute it accordingly.
I do have a lot of different disciplines. I play 6 different instruments, performer, dancer, a drill instructor. So I enjoy to take time and just take each discipline at a time, each fine art, and kind of bring it back to this. Overall, this comes from the same background. It's the music, creativity, and expression that we use on the floor the same way. There's a lot of small behind-the-scenes things we don't get to see in the gym, the cardio, concentration, the writing out movements, talking through with other people and kind of getting that learning. This is a very talented fine art. It takes a lot of strength, a lot of coordination, a lot of creativity to get into it.
Roller skating is one of the best art forms out there because it's straight cardio. I mean, it keeps your heart healthy, it keeps your limbs loose. I'm 50 years old and I can still do what the young folks do because I skate. So people think that skating is a lost art form, that no one really does it anymore. But the more young people come in, it keeps it going. They're the future skate world, you know.
I watch a lot of great skaters. The thing that influenced me more than anything was it's multi-generational. Like you would see older folks, younger folks, you see all kinds of demographics. And the music was the soundtrack of our lives. It's like from the 70s up to now, when I think of certain songs, I think about breaks I went in.
Skating brings people together that normally wouldn't talk. So you may have an older gentleman talking to like this kid, and that gentleman is showing them how to do pivots or how to turn or how to do things like that. So there's a social aspect about it. So I think it fosters conversation where you want to get to know people, and that's how you become community and how you develop the culture. It's the circle of life. Like you start off as a skater, you know, doing the Frankenstein, then you get better. Then if you're blessed, you get good. And then all of a sudden you become great. And then you watch the younger version do what you used to do. And now you're the one mentoring them. So for me, skating has literally been the circle of life.
Me and my family always go in groups. It really got me through high school with the stuff I was dealing with. Tennis did also, but maybe not as much as skating did. Skating is like, I can't really explain it in words, but it's like just like a whole nother level of like peace for me when it comes to certain things. I've been through a lot, and so it's just like a certain level of peace for me. I love it. Every time I come skating, I just feel like I'm free. I like have no worries at all, and it's like just so easy for me.
First, come to a skating rink and watch, learn it, get on skates, right? Second, after you do that, learn the history of it. Like skating has been integral to so many things in this country. For instance, hip hop. Like a lot of hip hop in the early 80s was performed at skating rinks because there were no venues that would allow this. And I would also say it's a great thing to take people off the streets. And as one of those kids that skating saved his life, like skating allowed me to put energy in a positive way of expelling it, if you will.
Well, Redbird was opened in 1972, so it's been around for 53 years. And fortunately, we've been around with Chuck for about 5 years, but doing this kind of a concept for the last 3 years. And I mean, we've been in the community so long that, you know, it's kind of like the teacher that says, you know, your kids that you should teach are coming in, you know? And I get that now. This is
I say my home rink because this is closest to my home, and it was the rink that was most open and most inviting over those years. And so, again, being just a skater was important to me. And so when you were able to just accept my offer for doing something great, it was great. It felt like home, and it's always felt like home.
Chuck has given over $350,000 over 10 years, and we're going to probably do at least another 25 or 30 today. We talk about problems in the community where we're giving a solution, and people literally come here and just buy a raffle ticket and leave with money for books or something in education. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? You're skating, it's a good time, and it's for a great cause. And for those of us who are in education and champion education, this is what it's about.
As a former musician and a veteran, this gives me a sense of family, time, music, but it's just therapy. I can come here, relax. It's family every time you walk in the door. You see people, the faces, you get to see skaters throw, you get to grow yourself.
This is special. It's sacred. What we get here, we can't get anywhere else. Look, I do scuba diving, skydiving, with them race cars, speedboats. What you get here, you can't get anywhere else. And that's why I keep coming back.
And I've seen those kids grow, and to see them grow into adults, and then to see the next generation of kids who you trust, entrusted that grow, is just, I mean, it warms my heart. And I'm sure what you're doing for the skate community is generational.
I get as much out of that as you do giving a scholarship away. Awesome.